Hey everybody, it's Jen from the Planner Chickie. There is a lot of information coming out from Japan with the Hobonichi launch. I think they call it the spring launch or the new year launch. I don't know. It's called something. So since I have gone full Hobonichi, I mean the full family. We've got the Weeks, the Planner, and the Cousin. Does this one have a different name? I know now it's an A6. Thank you for everybody who let me know. Kudos to you guys. Now I can order the right stuff because I am getting a traveler's notebook for this. I ordered it. So, okay. So I thought with everything going on with the Hobonichis that for some of you that maybe, it's all over Facebook by the way. If you're in the Hobonichi Facebook group, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, go check it out. It's really cool. If you've ever wanted to know anything about a Hobonichi, they're the best people to go to because they're extremely knowledgeable. So this is going to be a flip through of all three planners and help some novices out there because I was you last year. I've ordered all three. This one is my newest order, and I got that one from eBay. I'll link the seller below. Fabulous, no complaints at all, and I really like it. First of all, can we just talk about how compact it is? I'm trying to get a traveler's notebook for this too, but I have to be honest, coming from a Filofax or KikiK or any ring bound type of planner, Recollections, whatever you got, there's so many names out there. It's nice to just be able to chuck this in my bag because look how little it is. I mean, compared to a ring planner, which of course I didn't bring out because that didn't dawn on me until just now. But it's really small, really compact. Now, for 2018, I believe, and I think the vegan organizer touched on this, and I'll link her below because to me she's the guru of Hobonichi land. But they're making a mega, meaning the 76 pages back here are going to be doubled, if not more. There's going to be a lot of them. That's all I know. So let's go through that one first since it's on top. Now, I know you've all if you're a subscriber, thank you. If you're not, hit the button. I know I recently posted a video about this, and true story, I filmed a plan with me, and it went so bad that I just can't upload it. So another one will be on its way. I was being creative. Imagine two fingers there. Creative. So here is my month at a glance, and I've always used a month at a glance. That's just how my brain operates. When I'm thinking about my month, oh, glare, sorry. When I'm thinking about my month, this is what it looks like a month, like a laid out month, like a traditional wall calendar, if you will. Shrunk down quite a bit, but I can write pretty well, and I have really big handwriting. I think I have really big handwriting. I do have my monthly to-dos here because this is a weekly format. It does have other pages back here if you're interested in. I will flip through real quick, and they are the same in all of the planners, just on different scales of size. Okay, so it doesn't come with the cute kid. That's my nephew. You get 2017. I have no idea what this is. 2016, 2018. I just went in and sloppily wrote the months, the days of the week because it's in Chinese, so I didn't know, or Japanese, excuse me. See how it's got the, okay, page marker fell out. See how it's got the, I don't know, it's called something and I don't want to say the wrong thing. So hold on while I pick up my sticky note and page marker. Okay. Whew. Okay. Sorry, tripod, hold it together. Okay, so flip the page, you have the year, month at a glance. I don't know, I think it's a year at a glance, but in month format, so it goes vertical. So mine started in, let me bring you in, because I'm going to keep knocking this tripod over. There you go. See how it has the months at the top? So 4, 5, 6, 7, blah, blah, blah. And then going down, it's got 1 through 30, 31. So that's cool. I don't use it for anything, because these boxes are ridiculously small. I could maybe put a birthday in there, but if there's 2 on one day, ooh, girl, not gonna happen. Okay, and then it goes right into the months, which I backlogged all the most important stuff just because I had to reference it, but nothing too crazy, really just my credit score. Okay, perfect. I don't forward plan too much, just doctor's appointments for the claw. You're back in, I forgot. But other than that, that's it. I really don't have too much forward planning going on, but if I do, I would put it on a sticky note because I have learned about myself that I like to just jump in all at once, and I'm trying very hard not to do that. And I want to decorate it because I would love to just use pen, no stickers, no washi. But I love washi, y'all. And I have shiny washi on here. And shiny stickers. They're little tiny, tiny stickers. See? Wait, here's a good one. See, it's money. Payday. It's funny. Okay, and then it goes right into your week on one page format with grid on the opposite page. I'm going to show you a blank one. I'm going to bring you in. So it starts with the month you're in, then it's written out in the month, the year, and then over here it'll say what week you're in. So that's cool. And if I come out, it's got the character, then it's got a Monday. So it goes day, Monday, date, Monday, then the moon, and then something else, and I don't know what that is. So there's that. Let me get something I can point with. La, 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 la. Ooh, a pencil. Nope, a pen. It's easier to reach. Okay, so just so you can see that that's not in frame. See how it has the date? So March 13th, then the day, then the moon cycle, which I think is so cool that the moon cycle's on here. So if I come back out, you'll see it's like shaded all the way up and down. And it's horizontal. It goes this way. That's what horizontal means. Let me pull you back out. Okay, so that's that. This is what a traditional weeks looks like. I think it's the only kind of weeks, and this is what they look like. And this has like a little quote in, not English, so I don't know. Oh, actually, I think that's what it means right there. Everything is different, not strange. Wow. And then on this side, it has something else on the bottom. Come back. There we go. And then a little monthly calendar so you can see which week you're on right there. I never use that. Matter of fact, I usually cover it up. Do I? I'm questioning myself now. So I got mine in July or August. I don't remember. I think it was August. I got it in July, started in August. So this was the first week I tried a whole bunch of different stuff. I've been experimenting with this because it's new. I've only had it for 3-4 weeks. So I've been trying different things, but mostly because I've had this style. If you're a subscriber, you'll know I've had this style from So Much Crafting in my Filofax and Kate Spade planners and Kiki K, whatever, all of them. Ring bound planners, that's the word. So I'm used to this. It was opposite. It was over here and the grid was over here. So I'm calm, I'm at peace using it this way. This is how I'm okay using it. Like my brain is okay using it. But since it's the Hobonichi Weeks and I'm liking it, I want to change it up and try all it has to offer. So if I can go back to this, you'll see, let me put my thumb there. You'll see it's got these faint but darker lines, and then it goes right across on the other page. I'm trying to tilt it so you can see. Can you see? Is it better that way? See how they go across like that? I don't know if that's showing up on camera. I hope so. So this line's going right across. And then there's little dots up here too. This one I really have to bring you in. See the dots? Pointer, pointer. So my fat finger's out of the way. Dot here, and those go all the way down the page, as they do not, they're not on this side of the page, just this side of the page. This one, it does go across, trust me. So when I got to this week, I'm like, let me just try it straight across horizontal. And I liked it. I could write really big, and I had no problems. So I'm still finding which way works for me. Like the easiest thing to do is go this way, because that's what I'm used to. Just trying to step out of the zone and check everything out in this planner. So this week I sectioned it. So I've got my appointments, I don't know, and I've got my spending tracker, I don't know, because I dragged the line all the way across. As you can see much better on this one. See how it goes across? So I don't know, I'm just having fun playing with it. I'm putting washi very sparingly in my opinion. Looking back, I mean, obviously this week, it's in between. These pages are so thin, they're hard to get to. Obviously, I went a little washi crazy, but if you close it, you can totally tell where I am in this book because it's such thin paper. Gorgeous, gorgeous thin paper. And then in the back, I have a paper clip. Here it is. Let me just cover this page real quick. So this is the last week we have. Then there is some information I don't understand. And then there's an index page, because there's 76 pages behind it. And let me just flip out of my passwords. So this is my moving out section that I'm starting this week. This is 2008, so I already know what I'm ordering for my Hobonichi. I'm ordering exactly what I have, plus the stencils, a couple, the sticker saver, and those notebooks for each planner. And then I'm also getting a file effects insert or Webster's, because I really like the Webster's pages. And that's really all I'm at. I use these pages, which are also in a different language. Those are customers, can't give you that. I'm using these just for like random pen tests and see how things work, because I can't read it and they're just sitting here, so I might as well use it. I know I used it. Come on now, where is the pens? I look like a liar. Oh my gosh, this is there we go. See, just to see if the marker went through, and it ghosts. Can you see that? That's what the best thing about Hobonichi. This is Tomoe River paper, I'm sure. I am sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. But that is like a Le Pen. And you can see it. It's called ghosting, but it doesn't seep through to the next page. So ghosting was something to get used to, but now I'm good. So that is this. Now I do have a page marker with some sticky notes on it. I put the sticky notes on the back like this because I don't want to plump it up. Roxy's hair. And then I stick this out the top so I know where my day page is. This is my month marker and then my notes marker. Okay, so that's the weeks. This video is long. I forgot to tell you. This is the A6, not a B6, an A6. And it's a baby blue cover with the peach interior. I think they called it pink, but it looks peach. And I put the cover on cover, and then I stuck a journal card in here, and just to make it fancy. It does have a pocket in here. I've never used it a day in my life. And this is still my niece. This is still my ride or die. I call it that just to be silly. I am trying some tracking. I tried it here and failed. I put some birthdays in here. I'm just farting around with it, if you will. I started tracking again. Fail. See how much bigger these boxes are, though? They're in grid formation. Same vertical month overview, but these boxes of each row is much larger. Obviously, the paper's larger. But for the month view, I have everything I need in here to refer to it and be able to archive and know which planner to go to look stuff up, because everything's in here. Whether I've used this planner or not, this month view has been up to date. See? I think August is in here. Yep. I always update it. Now, the pages, the blank pages in the back, the first, I think, full month I used it. Yeah, that's January. I was using it. It worked out great. I don't know why I stopped. I think I really had some trouble merging with this planner and really using it. And so I fell off of it, and I ran right back to what I already know. And that is why I'm enjoying the weeks, because I'm playing around with it and enjoying it. That's what you're supposed to do with planners. Experience them, enjoy them. So now I'm just using them as, I don't want to say notebook paper, but journaling. So for instance, here, I'm not going to show you my journal, but it's not August 29th, it's August 19th. So I'm just chucking them on any day and using a little sticky note. And so you'll see there's some stuff. This month I used it because I broke my hand that month. And that's it. I really like this. I really enjoy this. I'm contemplating making this my home management planner for next year. But I'm also enjoying journaling in it. Does that make sense? It's like, it does it all for me. I don't know why. And it's so little and cute. Okay, and now we've got Bertha, the cousin. Okay, this one, I don't use these little tassels that come with them. One's a triangle and one's a square, so you can make a difference in your month, week, or daily. Obviously, there's only two, so you only get two choices. And here, this is my work planner. And it sits on my desk, and then on my weekend, I bring it home, just in case I get a call and I need to know about it. This is so important to me and how I'm working, because I can look back easily. I log every phone call coming in. I did a little video on this, but since we're going into September, I can't believe summer went by. Anyway, so here I have a lot of personal information I'm really trying to hide and did not plan ahead, clearly. So here we go. So this is huge comparatively to this. the A6 and definitely to the Weeks. Hello. So this is an A5 size, but they call it a cousin. I did not get the Avec, I got the full one, and I did so because I don't use washi in here, except for 1 month I was playing around with it. It was horrible. I use washi to mark off lengths of time when something's changing in the office, so I use it for that. But otherwise, I stayed away. I kind of went away from the month view. Like, you'll notice this is crazy jammed packed, and as we get closer to August, it gets less and less. I use it more for trips or if I'm out of the office. To-dos, there's to-dos there. See, I was using washi tape for events and stuff here too. And then I was like, that's way too much work, forget that. This is just somebody's out of the office. This is an important meeting. The little purple circles, I don't think you'll be able to see that. There's purple, let me just, here we go. This is my work planner, y'all. Purple circle, that means I was off that day. So I keep track of that here, and I keep track of it in the yearly just so I can see how many days I've got left, which is super handy. Keep track when my coworker's off in case I need to change my schedule. But see how April was quiet, May was busier, May was crazy. A little busy, but not as busy as December. That was the really busy one. This is where we are right now, so I keep this little tab right here. And it says monthly, and it easily comes off and does not rip this paper. Now, no shade thrown to So Much Crafting because I am a avid orderer, not a word, but I order from her all the time, especially when I was in my ring bound planners, and now I'm going to reach out to her again, maybe for my Traveler's Notebook, playing around with some stores, but everything I put down on that paper, maybe because it was so thick, it ripped. So this paper it just holds up. I spilled wax on here, water on here, and it just keeps going. Just keeps on going. So now we're into the weekly pages where I was really involved in the beginning, skipping through. Again, vacation times, involved. Now it's just for my schedule. When I'm in, when I'm out, any notable notes, days off, etc. So that's what that is, and I keep that clipped with a binder clip so I know right where I am. Right there. No, I'm sorry. I'm right here. Okay, so after the weeks, which I'll tell you the changes I would make to each planner when I'm done. This planner I would make no changes. So this is the daily section. This is where I blew out a candle with some air cleaner, and it went poof everywhere because I was too lazy to bend over and blow the candle. So did it bother me for a week? Yeah, and then I moved right past it. It's funny to look at now. Was angry then. But what happens is with these days, it goes, this side is inbound calls. This side right here are meetings, stuff like that, meetings. And then down here on the lower side is like scratch paper, if you will, mostly right here is my scratch paper. And then on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, this is for a specific note. I'm just going to flip through so you can get an idea. And the days I'm not working, I use for meeting notes, or if I have to put a project together, I put my notes there. So I really like it because of that. Because there's extra notebook paper built in, because I don't use it when I'm not there. Some days I really don't use it. Other days I use it really hard. You'll see. So I appreciate this. I appreciate this for exactly what it is. If I get a call, I do the call. Once I've done the act that the call was coming in, I cross it off. So I know to myself, yes, I've done it. It's done in full. So there's that. So this works out great. And it looks like a lot of empty pages because I'm flipping through, and I promise you there isn't. Sticky notes, you'll see them everywhere, which I refer to quite a bit. See what I mean? Like this is a Friday, this was a Thursday, and it's blocked off because I need to do something here. But usually this right in the bottom is scratch paper, but stuff I need to refer back to, like I need an account number or a phone number or something meaningless that I don't have to do, but I can refer to it if I need it. So that has been working out swell, and I use this as my page marker, and this is from Target. See? It's got holes. Doesn't bother me, but this part sticks out, and it's kind of chunky and thick, and it's got rows rose gold, everybody. And it just fits perfectly because this is an A5 planner, and I'm set up for when I come to work on tomorrow. So off was at work. And I have a page flag over here just because, oh, if you're an Instagram follower, this was on Instagram. I got those new gel highlighters. Gorgeous. And I have one little sticky page flag out over here, and that's because I need it. And then in the back, I've got notes and passwords for the office, notes about my job, and that's it, because really I just use so much of the days that I'm not working. I love this planner. Love it. It's not a chunky monkey like before. I used the pockets more on this one than any of the others. So this I wouldn't change a thing. I'm not getting the Avec next year because I refer back so often that I need it. I need it. It's my baby. I love her. The cover on cover I ditched right away. It was getting gross. This I could just wipe off. On this planner, this would be my on-the-go, my everything planner if it had a lot of notebook paper back here. Notebook paper, you know what I mean. Like, I would need about 200 pages just of note paper. So that's why when you saw my list for 2018, I'm getting the notebook that slips behind it to hopefully use it that way. Or chuck it in a traveler's notebook with a notebook on the back and the front. And if this had a weak view, girl, this would be the boss. This would be the boss. But that is my Hobonichi current setup. Do I need 2 personal planners? No, I really don't. Can I do without it? Abso-freaking-lutely. But I've been swapping in and out of planners so much lately. Traveler's Notebook for One Book July, that was a fail. Came back into this. My ring-bound planners. So having one planner that caught all those flying information, collecting all the information that was flying about, that's better, is good, because when I archive, I do look back at it. I'll be asked a question like, oh, where did we have Christmas last year? Oh, where are we going this year? Whose house had something this time? Where was this birthday at? So since they know I have it, they ask me. And they being my friends and family. And my work. The joke is if it's in the Hobonichi, Jen did it. So I'm known for my Hobonichi. Also, I like the name of it, Hobonichi. So if you have any questions, leave a comment below. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week. Hopefully with a plan with me that I don't throw out. So, woohoo! Bye, guys.